Are you tired of repeating yourself only to have your child completely ignore you? Well, you're not alone. And today I'm going to give you the exact scripts that can open up communication, lower resistance, and help your child actually listen to you. And stay with me because in a moment I'm going to show you my G.R.E.A.T method, which is the foundation behind all of these scripts. You know that moment when you ask your child to put their shoes on and it's like talking to the wind or a brick wall. So before we look at the scripts, we need to understand why kids listen on some days and on other days they completely tune us out. So kids respond best when they feel connected to us, when they sense warmth, our calm, and that we're really with them. And then they naturally cooperate. But when a child feels ordered, nagged, rushed, or misunderstood, their brain moves into defense and they shut down. So how do we break that cycle of being ignored? Well, first, we need to get down to their level. We crouch down and we're going to aim to have eye contact. We soften our voice, which really is the key, and we meet them emotionally. We notice what they're doing and how they are feeling, and also what they're in the middle of. I know this is not easy, particularly when we're in a rush. But if we really want our kids to listen to us and we want to stop nagging, we need to use these small moments of positive engagement to connect with them instead of relying on authority or just simply shouting demands and nagging them. And we've got to shift our mindset from how do I get my child to do what I want to how do I help my child to listen to me? So connection really is that bridge that lets our words land well in their ears. And if we haven't met yet, I'm Camilla McGill, parenting coach with over 20 years experience, helping parents to take the daily struggle out of life with their kids. And I'm a mum of 4, so I really get it and know how tough being a parent can be, but also how much better things can be when we've got the right tools. So now the scripts that I'm about to share with you. They come from my G.R.E.A.T method. I'm going to teach you exactly how to use it so that your child listens first time without you having to nag. And see the link below to find out how to get this method in print for yourself. So here are the words that work in the G.R.E.A.T method. The language that actually gets our kids to listen. The words that you can use either build that bridge to cooperation or they set off a power struggle. But my G.R.E.A.T method shows you how to stay warm, firm, and hold the boundaries without sliding into nagging or shouting. So here's how it works. G, get connected. Join your child's world. Hey, sweetie, I could see that you're really into your Lego right now. That is the moment of connection. R, reflect and affirm the feeling. Show them that you understand. Even if you can't give them what they want, you really want to finish that tower. It's hard to stop when you're in the middle of doing something that's E. Explain what to expect and engage positively. Give simple, clear information and tell them what will happen. It's time to get ready for school. Let's figure out the next step together. A, ask and check their understanding. So we're going to turn our commands into collaboration. We get eye contact first, and then we say, you're looking at me. Now I know that you're listening. Now I am going to ask you a question. What's the next job that you need to do? Or we might ask, what do you think we need to do next? So now it's time for T. Tiny steps and praise progress. Praising small wins and naming what they're doing. Well, you put one shoe on. Brilliant. Now we put the next one on, we'll say. So let me show you how this plays out in real life. So instead of just get your shoes on, we're late. You say, I can see you're in the middle of something. It's time to get ready. What's your first step? Instead of stop messing around, we're going to try, you're feeling playful. Let's get this bit done. And then you can go back to your game. Or instead of, if you don't tidy up, there's no TV later, these toys need to go back into their homes. Let's start with 3 Lego bricks. Which ones are you going to choose first? And instead of put that down right now, we might say, that looks tempting to explore. It's not safe, so it needs to stay on the table. Let's find something that you can play with instead. Instead of stop shouting, try, you are frustrated. I'll listen to you when your voice is calmer. Instead of, I said brush your teeth, try, What's the next step in our bedtime routine? These tiny steps help our child stay open to what we're asking them to do. It helps us to be more attentive to what we're saying, and we feel connected even in those busy moments. And you're going to want to get this great method written down so that you can refer to it, especially in the heat of everyday life. So I've put everything into my free guide that you can just go and download. See the link below, and then you can get that for yourself. So now that you've done the scripts to help your child actually listen, the next question might be, what do I do when my kids start fighting with each other? Well, you're going to want to see the next video because I've got you covered with that. So just click on to the next video, and thank you for spending the time with me now.